I notice this with young people a lot. You ask a young person how life is going, they all go, it's going, I guess. They're always like melancholy. They're not like, if you ask old people, they'll kind of be like, fucking blah, blah, blah. They might like be very hateful, but all the young people are kind of just like, life is life, like I'm dealing with this and that. And it's like, in our eyes, someone maybe in their late 20s, early 30s, especially 40s, you're like, you should be loving life. The life is the best right now. It should be great. Like everyone would give up anything to go back to 18. Imagine what it would be like to start over at 18 with what you got now. The life, you'd have life by the balls. And there are these kids that definitely have life by the balls, and they're kind of just like, oh, and it's just that like reminder of like why it is important to have that like good outlook on life. It's like, so when people ask me, I try to like always remember that, man, life is amazing. I'm doing awesome. Yes, like maybe I don't feel awesome 24/7, but I definitely try to be aware that my day-to-day moments, my day-to-day life is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. With what you're saying, give me just a moment. I had so many thoughts and then I was like bouncing between which ones I wanted to go from.
I don't remember what we're talking about.
The kids and like motivation.
Yeah, kids never really truly enjoy, or at least when you ask them, they're never enjoying life. Because I talk to a lot of young people.
It's about like knowing that there are unlimited possibilities and being able to tap into those. That's for sure a thing that I feel like the older I'm getting, I realize that there is limitless possibilities. And a truth that I told someone yesterday, which I was surprised that even came out of my mouth. I was like, well, I think that was for me. But I said it to someone else and I was like, when you come into work, you get to recreate yourself every single time. Like, no one knows your past. Most of these people aren't even from this state or city. They don't know who you are, where you came from. You can literally pretend to have a different accent today. You can pretend that you are coming from the wealthiest family and just recreating that. Like, coming into work and feeling all the negative things that have ever happened to you portrays in your persona. So just showing up and just creating the version of yourself that you want to portray to other people. And like you said, like exposing happy energy that like helps other people around you. Like the other day, someone was like, man, you're amazing. Like I just see you like happy dancing and smiling around like when you're not taking care of us. And I'm like, yeah, I just try to be as positive as I can. And he was like, doing a really good job, and like gave me a hug. And it's like just that small detail of like me enjoying life in my own way and like joking around with people, dancing, smiling, like that makes a big difference on someone that might not be having a good day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what the kids don't understand because they're so like still ingrained in their past and like what happened to them. And they're like only focused on really creating their identity, so they maybe don't even have a foundational identity to begin with, so they're kind of confused as to and what to be.
Yeah. It's always funny how like when you give someone advice, sometimes you're like hearing yourself say it and you're like, dang, I knew that.
I was like, man, was that for me? Like, she was like, oh, thank you, you really put my mind at ease because I was really anxious about these ideas. And I was like, yeah. It's like, me too. That's why I'm able to say this, is because I've gone through it. Like, I know what you're experiencing.
Mm-hmm.